Hello guys, welcome to Copy Place, and today we are going to be talking about the different formation and tactics and how your structure should look like in eFootball. So today basically we are going to be talking about the 4-4-2 formation. Now I'll tell you a little bit about this formation before we dive deep into it. So the 4-4-2 formation is one of the most traditional and widely used formation in football. It provides a good balance between attack and defense, making it suitable for many playing styles. Now, I'll talk about the basic structure. The basic structure, you have 4 defenders, 2 center backs and 2 full backs. You have 4 midfielders, 2 central midfielders and 2 wide midfielders. Then you have 2 forwards, that's a pair of strikers. You can have a center forward and then a second striker. Okay. Now I'll take you to the strengths and the weaknesses of this formation. Okay, the strengths and the weaknesses of this formation. Now, the strengths: defensive solidity. 2 banks of 4 create a compact defensive structure. Okay, 2 banks of 4. This right here, that is the 2 banks of 4. Now this will help you defensively because the defense is going to be very strong. Okay, now in counter attacking potential, 2 forwards remain upfield for quick transitions. So now your forwards, these 2. Okay, all right. Then number 3 of your strengths, balanced play, offers a mix of defensive stability and attacking options. You can also have wide play, effective use of width through overlapping fullbacks and wide midfielders. All right, so your fullbacks are going to be overlapping to create chances in front. Okay, so this player here can overlap and go forward. This can overlap and go forward. Now when these players are overlapping, your midfielders on the right and the left, they have to be in this position, ready to cut back and score. Okay, all right. Now let's talk about the weaknesses. Midfield vulnerability. This midfield is easily outnumbered by formations with more central midfielders. Okay. And then number 2, you have this formation relies more on the wide players. You can see here I have Salah and Luis Diaz. The wide players must contribute in attack and defense. Now, this formation too requires tactical variations to avoid being neutralized. If there are no variations, your formation will be easily seen through and you won't be able to do anything. Okay. Now, suitability for styles of play. All right. Now, this formation is especially good for a quick counter-attacking football style. Okay. Best suited for quick transitions using strikers and wide players to exploit space. All right. Now, you can also use this formation for direct play. It facilitates long balls and quick progression to the forwards. Okay. And then possession-based play, possible, but it is very challenging. Okay, to use this formation for possession football is challenging because it requires skilled midfielders and strong positional discipline. All right. Now the pressing style, effective if strikers and midfielders press in unison. So when the strikers are pressing forward, the second line of midfielders must press in unison to close passing gaps. Okay. Now, let's talk about how you build out from the back with this formation. Okay. Now, in shape, this formation transitions into a 2-4-4 or 3-2-3-2 with center backs spreading wide and full backs pushing up. Okay, so when you want to start play from the back, you want to build out from the back, this formation turns into a 3-2-3-2. Okay, so one midfielder, you can say this one midfielder comes down to join your defense. Okay, and then your fullbacks go forward to join in the midfield to attack. Okay, now the key movement, the central midfielder drops deep to assist progression, like I just showed you. The wide players and strikers position themselves for forward passes. Now in counter-attacks, this team transforms into a 2-4-4 or a 2-3-3-2, prioritizing speed and exploiting gaps. Okay, so you must look for places where your players can stand and then get balls and score. Okay, now the key rules: one striker drops to link up play, the other makes runs behind the defense while wide players stretch the opposition. As you can have here, my two strikers are Harry Kane and Van Basten. Okay, so I purposely use Harry Kane for build-up play because he's very good at that, and then Van Basten is what I use mainly in scoring goals because he can drag the defenders out of their position. Okay, all right, then you can have your tactical adjustments. Fullbacks overlap to add width. The strikers work together to stretch the defenses or drop to connect play. The central midfielders balance defensive duties with forward support. Now your variations. Okay, this formation, especially in the midfield, this formation can transform into a diamond. It can change to a 4-1-2-1-2. This adds central control, but it sacrifices your width. Okay, so your width will be left open. All right, now you can also play a flat 4-4-2, balanced and defensively stable, as I'm showing you here. This is a flat 4-4-2. Now the third one you can use in this formation, you can play a 4-4-1-1. That means one striker, this one drops here, and then this one is here. Okay, all right. So basically with this formation, you mainly use this for attacking football, counter attacks. In possession football, you will struggle with this formation. All right. Now your attacking strategies: the wing play, the wide midfielders, they stretch the opposition defense, creating space for crosses into the box. The fullbacks can overlap to add an extra attacking option, like I said. And then combination play, you must give short, quick and precise passes between the forwards and midfielders to break through their defense lines. Now counter attacks, you must capitalize on every counter attack you get. Capitalize on turnovers with fast transitions, using the two strikers to exploit space. Now the defensive strategies, you can have a compact shape. Lines of 4 stay tight, minimizing space for the opposition to operate. Now you must press high, as I said before. The pressing must be very high. Strikers must press the opposition defense while the midfielders close down passing lanes. Okay, now you can also do zonal marking. Players defend their zones, maintaining a structured defensive shape. All right, and then tracking runners. Midfielders and defenders must track opposition players to prevent overloads. When there are overloads, the chances of you conceding a goal is very easy. All right. Okay, so I think for now that will be all for the 4-4-2 formation. I'll play a few games, and as always, please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.